What's good, y'all? It's your girl Curtis Simone Cut. If you cannot tell by the title of this video, we are gonna be making some boots. We're gonna be painting some boots, y'all. So the whole background behind this story is I ordered some boots from Kohl's. They look like this. Let me put the picture. And so the plan was to paint them the same colors as these. But when I placed my online order for pickup, all of a sudden I get a notification that somebody picked up my boots. These might not have been snowed in for like 4 days. So somebody stole my boots. So now we gotta make our own, and it sucks so bad because it was my birthday outfit. It is literally the 20th, and my birthday is on the 26th. I have no time to order anything unless I do expedited. But I'm not gonna pay after somebody stole my boots. I feel like somebody should have, I mean, they gave me a refund, but y'all could have sent me a free pair expedited shipping for free. I don't understand why that wasn't an option. But anyways, we're not gonna get on all of that. We're just gonna get into this video.
I would like to get to know if you could be the kind of girl that you could.
Alright, y'all, so these are all my materials. This paint is just some regular acrylic paint that can kind of be used on fabric and leather, but I do recommend getting like the Angelus leather paint because it's just way more flexible. Like when I wore these boots the first time, I did like experience like a little cracking and stuff. So if you don't want that, highly recommend the Angelus leather paint. So just saying that for future reference. Now, as you can see, like I'm using some painter's tape, and I got the really thin one. So you don't want to get like the thick one that you would use on the wall. You want to get like the little thin ones that you would like use for like creases, if that makes sense. And I'm just using it to like kind of sketch out how I want the paint to go on the boot. I feel like this was the smartest way. And I'm using a yellow highlighter because you won't be able to see it too much underneath the paint. But yeah, I feel like this was the smartest way to go about figuring out where you're gonna put what colors. After I section off each section, I'll draw like a B or a W. Like the B stand for brown, the W stand for like white, you know, just whatever color I decide to put in that space, just to make sure that the boots look exactly the same on each shoe. And then here's like a final look of me having it all sketched out. Right here, I have already started like putting the colors on according to the way I sketched it, y'all. So it's literally, after you sketch it out, it's literally just like coloring, just like filling in the squares according to whatever letter I got on there. And so now you can just see like my process as I'm adding the colors. One piece of advice that I will add is that I only do one color at a time, like one color completely at a time. So like if right now I'm doing blue, I'm gonna do all of the blue sections on this shoe, and then I'll jump to the other shoe, and then I'll go back to the other shoe to do a second coat. And this just helps with like making sure that you have the exact same color on both shoes, because if you kind of like do one shoe and then say, oh, I finished, I'll come back and do the other one tomorrow, especially if you're mixing paint, you might not be able to get that exact same shade. So I highly recommend, like, if you're gonna do a color, just go ahead and finish that color completely, like with all the coats, because I think on each color I put about 2 to 3 coats depending on how pigmented it was. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So now I'm on my last color, y'all, and I didn't want this to be a pure white. I wanted it to be more of a cream just because I felt like it goes better with the whole vibe of the boots. So now you just see me adding it, y'all, and I'm sorry it's not in focus. But I do want to point out the fact that, y'all, this is so tedious, and I do recommend using this kind of like flathead brush. I don't know if that's what it's called, but just like a straight across brush, because it helps you like do the lines easier than if you just use like a regular brush. So this is the finished product, so to say. This is how the colors are gonna look basically. Now I'm just adding my tape around the bottom because I am gonna put a clear coat on top, just to give it more of a glossy finish and look more put together. I feel right now it looks very, very painted. So yeah, I'm kind of just sectioning off the bottom because I don't want like the wooden part to look too glossy. I feel like that will make it look weird. So yeah. Now I'm adding this gloss finisher that I just talked about. However, right here I did spray this at the table. Don't recommend it at all because it kind of gets, now it does wipe off a glass like really easy, so I didn't have a cleanup issue. But I think the best way, and I figured this out later, is that I had to like kind of hold the boot, like stick my fist in it and just rotate the boot like outside as I spray, and that kind of made it the easiest. And alright, y'all, this is the finished product. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful to anybody that wanted to like customize some boots. And yeah, thank y'all for watching. I will see y'all in the next video.